Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm coming to you tonight, Wednesday night, which I usually come to you on Tuesday nights, but I had a date with my granddaughter at the fair. So me and Bill took her to the fair. She had lots of fun, lots of rides. Hi, Belinda. Thanks for joining. And so I pushed my Tuesday technique to Wednesday. So tonight I am going to show you how to create a gift card holder using the stitched nested dies. Now I used these dies last week, Tuesday, and I showed you how to create smaller label dies with the stitched nested labels dies. So tonight I'm going to show you how to make a gift card holder with the stitched nested labels dies. That's a long title. So hello, welcome ladies. I'm glad that you could join me tonight and versus last night, but you know, things come up and we have to make do and change our plans every now and then, but that's good. That's a good thing, right? I keep you on your toes. So I'm going to switch the camera over. There we go. So this is the card I'm going to show you how to create tonight. The PDF file for this card, this project, is in the subscriber only album on my blog. So if you are a subscriber to my blog, you got an email at the beginning of the month with the unlock code to get all the PDF files for this month's cards for my subscribers only, and this one is in that album. Tomorrow I will be sending out another newsletter, and it will have the unlock code in it as well. So if you didn't get it at the beginning of the month, you'll be getting it tomorrow. But you can see on the front here is our stitched nest labels die gift card holder. This little thing right here is the gift card holder. And then it also is a regular full-size card. So not only is it a card with a gift, but it's everything all in one. I love the all in one. You got your gift on the front and your card on the inside, which I love. And I just put happy birthday on this one, but you could do this for a wedding as well. It would be a gorgeous wedding card. And you could put your check in there, or you could do a gift card, whatever. If they're registered at Bed Bath & Beyond, you could put a gift card in there to that, whatever. But it's just gorgeous. The print that I used for the card on here and in the inside is from our Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. This is a gorgeous print pack of different prints. I love it. So we're going to start with, I'm actually going to start with the card base, and then we'll do the gift card last. But what you're going to use is the largest stitched labels nested die. So this is the biggest one in the pack. We're going to be using that. I'm going to set that aside for now. We're going to make the base part of the card first. So because of the color cardstock that I used, the printed paper, I went with the petal pink for my card base. And this is 4 1/4 by 11, and we're just going to fold it in half. Here's just like that. Give it a good crease with my bone folder. Okay, and then on the inside, I have a piece of our Whisper White, and then I just have leftover strip. Save all your little strips from your Designer Series paper because it comes in very handy for decorating the inside of your cards. You could also put a strip on your envelope if you got lots of strips, but it just adds a little something to the inside as well. I think I got to cut a little bit off the edge here. Perfect. And we're going to just put that on the inside now of our card. You could also use your stamps because this Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper coordinates with the Magnolia, what is it? Good Morning Magnolia stamp set, which I have laying out here. So isn't that pretty? Just that added little paper on the inside, gorgeous. Okay, then on the front, we're going to have a piece of our early espresso, And then we're going to have a piece of the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. Gorgeous print, both sides. We're going to use this side tonight. I like that little stripe. So we're going to attach all this. Everybody who is watching, who has not yet purchased any of the Magnolia stuff? There's a whole bundle of products with the Magnolia suite. You got stamp sets, you got paper, you got dies. There's lots of things. I've been showing all different things with the Magnolia, the paper, the dies, everything. So I'm thinking a lot of you kind of gotten hooked to it, which is good. All right. I want to see if anybody said yes, they ordered. Yes, I love it, love it. Okay, so the next part is the gift card on the front because we have our card already. So like I said, you're going to take the largest Stitch Nest Labels die, and then we are going to take a piece. This is all from the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper, and this is cut 3 by 12. And you're just going to fold it in half. Just like that. And I'm going to bring in the big shot here. Because we're going to die cut this. Now we have our fold here. Make sure I get the right end. This is our folded end. And here is our die. So what we want to do is we don't want to cut on that folded edge. So we're going to put the die, and if you want to, I put it where it's straight right here. If you want to, so it doesn't move, if I can find my little roll of washi tape, which I don't see right now, that will help so it doesn't move. So I'm going to just try to wing it without it. And see how this goes. So far, so good. Oh, shoot. It is a little wider than my die, so that's a good thing. Now I got it straight. Now let's just see if I can get this. I'm going to have to stand up. Sometimes sitting down does not work as well as when you can stand up and do it. Again, that's the fold. We don't want to cut that, so we back it up enough here. I'm going to flip my plate around. It's just kind of bowed, and then this might work better. Try to keep that straight. There we go. Okay, perfect. We're going to move this out of the way. Sit back down. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why did I keep that so long? Because when I was coming up with this, I left it long because I didn't know how long it was going to go. But when I unfolded it like this, remember it's 12 inches long. And if you are a scrapbooker like me, I scrapbook 12 by 12 pages. And when I unfolded it like this to me is fall. This brown with the leaves. I am thinking my title for my scrapbook page in here, probably fall 2019. I don't know, something in there. We always take Sophia to the apple orchard in October. I can see the pumpkins on here. I can see apples on here, but I think this is going to make an awesome title for a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. So that is why I left mine 12 inches long. If you want, you can cut it down. You could cut off a good 1.5 inches, so 3 inches. So you could make it 3 by, let's see, 9. And it would come out perfect. But I liked my size because I can see scrapbook pages. So now I have 2, so I'm going to have a double spread. Pretty cool, huh? Always save those scraps because you never know what you're going to be able to do with them. Okay, so here we have our scored, because it is dotted along the edge. And it will open up just like that for our gift card holder. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open it up, bring in this, and I'm going to line this point up at 1 1/4, which is where the end of my thing is here. And I'm going to score that. And then I'm going to fold it back shut. Let's see, I can't really see my score line. You can feel it. I want the brown showing because I thought that looked really good against my petal pink background here. So you got a couple options when you get to this point. You can take your liquid glue and run just a little bead right on the outside edge. You want to stay right to the outside edge. I didn't do it on my sample, but I'll do it tonight because you want to stay so your gift card will fit in there. So you want to keep right to the edge because if you get too far over, you're not going to be able to slide your gift card in. So we're going to stick that down. Then what I did on my sample, and I'm going to do it on this one, but at my sample I didn't glue down. I just glued it down tonight. Is I'm going to take this gorgeous petal pink organdy ribbon and just tie a knot on the front. So you don't have to worry about sticking that flap down that you folded back. Got this gorgeous ribbon. Just trim it just like that. Then you're going to stick it to your card front. And I am going to use the liquid glue to do that. I have been using the liquid glue more lately just because I can move it around if I don't stick it straight because these eyes are getting old and sometimes I don't see real straight without my glasses. So that gives me some, flexibility to move it around. And I know that once it's glued and dry in place, it's not going to move. It's not going to come off. It's not going to tear off. It's going to stay where I put it, which is good. So there we go. Now to do the sentiment, all I did was I took the happy birthday, and this is from the Itty Bitty Greetings. And I'm going to use some Early Espresso ink because our paper here is Early Espresso. We're going to stamp that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the classic label punch. That's this beautiful one right here. It works perfectly with the Itty Bitty Greeting stamp set. And punch. Just going to adhere this to my and I just kind of had it hanging off the edge here a little bit, just like that. And then what I did was I took the Magnolia Lane Designer Series paper. This is another print. And did you know that when you get the Good Morning Magnolia bundle that has the coordinating framelits with it, there's this little beauty framelit in there that matches the paper perfectly. So I went ahead and die cut that out of my paper. I love that. And we're just going to pop that up right on the front. Get some dimensionals here. And you can just see how quick and easy this gift card / card comes together. Love that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And this ribbon is so pretty. But wow, look at that. I wish you could see it in person because the colors on the camera do not do it justice. It is beautiful paper, the Magnolia Lane. I'm sure anybody that's on tonight watching can tell you if they have it that it is gorgeous paper. All the prints, I love it. It's beautiful. I need to get the beginner's catalog, the brochure, yes, because in that beginner's brochure, there's a coordinating Magnolia stamp set that goes along with this whole grouping. It's gorgeous. I like the Magnolia stamp in the beginning's catalog. Yeah, that is a nice one. I'm glad you got them. So yeah, if you haven't purchased any of the Magnolia stuff yet, you're going to have to go online, check it out. You can go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. If you place an order, make sure to use my hostess code if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, don't use the code. You're your own hostess and will receive all the hostess benefits. So that is my Tuesday tip coming to you Wednesday for the Stitch Nested Labels dies and creating a cool gift card using those dies. So that is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.